We're at Anton Lakes today. I'm going to try for some pike again, see if I can get rid of my blanking streak. The weather is horrible. It's raining quite hard, overcast, but that should finish in about an hour or two according to Mr. Weatherman. As per usual, waiting for Nathan. I've got loads of different baits today. From the tackle shop I've got mini mackerel. They're about this big, so good for one bait. I've got sprats, smelt, I've got some herring, and I've got some roach for some natural bait. And I bought from supermarkets, I bought two trout. There's a river here coming in and out, which both hold trout. And I also bought some herring from Sainsbury's, as it was the end of the day, which I filled up with some attractant before I froze them last night. So when I pop them in the water, the attractant will hopefully defrost and come out. Also got a buddy turning up today later on who isn't fishing, but he normally gives me some good luck. He was with me when I caught a 21-pound pike. He was also with me with my we both caught a 33 and 35-pound carp last summer. So he seems to be good luck. All the big fish come to see him, so hopefully we can catch some fish today. All rigged up. So my right rod, I've got a herring that I prepared last night. I bought a fresh herring, a couple of fresh herrings. I injected it with a bit of attractant and then froze them. So I've got that out on a ledger on the bottom. Left one, I've got a mini mackerel, bit of attractant in it, and I've put in a pop-up rod. And that's sitting up off the bottom quite nicely. Nathan's also got a mini mac, and he's using a pop-up ball to keep it up. We've gone pretty much middle third out. I've had a beep on both rods pretty much straight away. Nathan hasn't had a beep, but he doesn't have an alarm. He's going old school. So we'll see what happens. Status update. Still raining. I had a good pull on the right hand rod. It's quite a big bait. It's a whole herring. So nothing happened really after that. No more pulls or anything. I'm going to bring it in a minute, as it's been about half an hour. I'm going to change the weight over. Instead of having the weight directly on the line as a free running, I'm going to put about 2 foot, 3 foot of 12-pound line off the swivel onto the weight, just so the I thought Nathan was on then. Just so that the weight's a bit further away from the bait, and also lets the bait sink down on its own accord, rather than dragging it through. Hopefully we've had a bit of activity. We disturbed the water a bit earlier and something swam off that was pretty big, so hopefully we can get something. See what happens.
clutch is set quite. Can you move the... No. £14. Nice. So as you just saw, caught a good pike. It was £14. Caught it on half a herring, the ones I bought from the supermarket, and filled up with some attractant and froze last night. I had a whole one out so far and I thought maybe that was too big, so I cut it in half, and results speak for themselves. I thought I had one on the middle, but it turned out to be a load of seagulls. Still optimistic, see if we can catch anything bigger. So it's just past 12 o'clock. Nathan has decided to go home. That was a good timing because my rod's just going off.
Why the hell am I doing?
Yeah, we sat here in the rain. You were in all the rain in the first thing?
Oh, yeah. They're the utters.
Okay.
God's with you.
That's a chunk.
You're alright.
Same fish. Yeah, when it thrashed earlier, I thought it was like, it looked massive.
Yeah, it did.
Well done, mate. Happy?
Yeah, well, I've had, before this I've had seven takes.
Nothing.
Well, the last couple of weeks, 7 takes. All of them come off. I haven't landed a fish in ages, but I did your count to 10,
Yeah,
and they made me wait.
work loads better. You have to, you have to sit on your hands.
But the 14,
Yeah. Quite actually, you don't. Unless it's just capped it up during the struggle or whatever.
Yeah.
oh, come on.
Got it. There you go, mate. Well done. Happy days, well done, bud.
Yeah, look, there's another one coming out with skill.
Geese have got a book out now, isn't it?
£12.
£12, is it?
So,
Back in the car, just after 1, so we did half a day. Just after Nathan went home, landed another one, £10. So I had 3 all doubles, very happy. 2 on halibut with some dip, and the last one was on a roach that I put just after an entrance, sort of through some islands. All fish stayed on. I only lost one in the end at the beginning. So all in all, very happy. Definitely going again soon. Anyway, now to the drive home. Tight lines.